Hello everyone. How are we this morning? Welcome to the Traders YouTube. Oh crap, my volume's up. I gotta turn that down. It's gonna cause an echo. Anyway, so I was checking out NAK this morning. It started to go up. So yesterday we hit 133 after we stopped streaming, and would have been a potential time to flip your units and then buy in again, because this morning it hit 109, but now it's back to about 113. We did see 115 there for a minute, well, about 5 minutes maybe, less. Um, but anyway, so we're gonna keep an eye on NAK today. I'm looking at the bid interest. I'm in the way of it though. Hang on, I'll switch over. There we go. Anyway, so I was just kind of looking at the bid interest over here. We got 16,000 at $1.11. You got to sell for $1.14 at 100. Last sold 113. So we're gonna see what that does today. Just checking to see if there's anything I wanted to look at real quick before we scroll down. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Duh. Gotta switch over to the paper trade. Okay, so we're on our paper trade account right now. Checking out the market. Let's pull up the heat map real quick. Apple. It's got a 3 trillion market cap, up 4.56%. Exxon. Wait, did I say that wrong? I did say that wrong. Apple's up 181%. I'm sorry, I'm having a morning. Where's my coffee at? It's over there. I need it here. I'll grab it in a second. Okay, so CVX up 97. I wonder how accurate that is. It's probably close. I don't know. These heat maps on Webull don't seem to be right on the money exactly. Like they're close. They give you an idea, but it feels a little delayed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Shell. Yeah, so there's a big day for oil and gas, it looks like. Computers and phones. It's usually a big day for these two. Walmart. It's got a 821 billion market cap. Metals and minerals. Barrick. That is one that we were looking at earlier. Um, was it this week or last week? I don't recall, but this one was one that we found and I found very interesting. Okay, so I didn't read any of that stuff. It's up 2%. It's up 2%. The market cap is 58 billion. NFV, Franco Nevada, that one's up 2%, 41 billion market cap. MP Materials, that one is up 8% with a 13 billion market cap. PGL. Hmm. Blue Gold Limited. Oops. I click tops instead of the 5 day. 891. We'll go to 1 month. 701. 3 months. Still 701. That looks cool. 6 months. 405. 1 year. Same. So it had a nice spike right here. Say 3.5 months ago because it cuts halfway in without actually going through and thinking about it. So what happened here when it went from $4 to 199? I'll pull this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This one should be fine. Oh wow, it's weird. Kind of blending into the screen. Anyway, so Blue Gold, it says Blue Gold Limited Holdings. Wait, the Blue Gold Holdings Limited is a UK-based gold mining platform focused on asset development in sub-Sahara Africa. Our flagged project, the Bogozo Prestea mine, is located in Ghana, Ashanti Belt, a region that has produced over 150 million ounces of gold historically. We are committed to operational experience, environmental leadership, and deep local engagement. Our development strategy is rooted in responsible mining, transparency, sustainable, and value creation. Well, lots of companies say that. Most companies will say that they're eco-friendly and they care about the people who live in the areas, but we'll see. I don't know anything about you, so we're not going to assume that you're a good or bad. Um, okay. Restarting in 2025. Okay, where are your financials at? Okay, so this was expected to start. When was this page updated? Where's your tag at? Why do you not have one? Hate it. Stupid. I should know when these pages are updated so to be able to know accuracy always. Ah. Okay. So it's saying that their production is expected to start in 2025, but it is 2025. We're almost over with 2025. What are you producing? So that's what I would like to know. Because that did not give me anything about financials except for supposedly it has produced 9 million ounces of gold since 1951 or something like that. Newsroom? Okay, let's check newsroom. You should be bragging about your accomplishments. September, okay. This is recent. Okay, so they did sign. It says New York, September 17th, 2025. PR Newswire, Blue Gold Limited, and SDAQ BGL, Blue Gold or the company. Okay. A next generation gold development and technology company is pleased to announce that it has signed a definitive purchase agreement (PA) with FGR Bogozo Prestia Limited. FGRBL, wait, FGRBPL, that's their ticker, to acquire a up to 90% interest in the Mampan gold and copper mining lease located in Ga Ghana's. I'm not sure if the G is silent or if it's the H is silent. Anyway, Ashanti Gold Belt. This transaction follows Blue Gold's announcement in July 2025, when the company disclosed its entry into non-binding term sheet to acquire. Can I help you? Mampan. Apologies, everyone. Cat is a brat. Really? Stop it. You're such a brat. Okay. The the transaction follows Blue Gold's announcement in 2025 when the company disclosed its entry into a non-binding term sheet to acquire Mampan. The execution of the PA is in line with Blue Gold's strategy of seeking acquisition opportunities aimed at expanding Blue Gold's portfolio of high-grade resources and potential exploration locations across key jurisdictions. So what I get out of that is they're still figuring out exactly where they want to mine, but they're coming to an agreement about the mine. They have come to agreement about the mine. You are a brat. Get out of here. Go play. Go on. You heard me. He's like, well, what do I do now? I don't know. It's not my problem. Getting in the way. Okay, so transaction overview. So once Blue Gold acquires up to 90% of the. I'm just gonna assume it's a G. If it's not a G, I apologize for whoever might be offended by the fact that I'm pronouncing it. So Ghanaian, co of a Ghanaian company to which the Mampun mining lease will be transferred. Sorry, I might be in the way. So is there already a company that has, so I'm assuming that there is already a company that has been mining this and that Blue Gold is buying or is buying a large portion of that company and therefore getting the lease to mine. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, so it does say that if the uh, VWAP price over the period is less than $20, but not less than 10, Blue Gold will issue an additional ordinary shares. but that's to FRG BPL, not blue gold. But if it's greater than 20, they won't be adding any additional shares. So if it's below 20 for FGRBPL, then blue gold is going to add shares, and if it is above 20, they're not going to, and the price will stay. So I'd watch for that if you're interested in that company. You're back. That's better. Yeah, there. Yes. Cozy, huh? Now he's my stock kitty. You can't see him, but he is sitting on my lap with his paws on the desk. Okay, so one to watch, one to add to the watch list. Um, mm, we were actually looking at the heat map. ASM. Where did it go? That one's up 6%. I like when they're up 6%. Hello. Let's go to your 1 day. Trading at 479. 5 days. Low 447. 1 month. Low 440. High 490. 3 month. Low 310. Dude. What the crap? You stepped on my mouse. Why are you being this way? Now go. I was just sitting there. Okay, we were looking at the 3 month on this, 310, 490 was the high. Now, also, when I go through this stuff, keep in mind there are small points that it might not tell me if it spikes up for just a second on these larger charts, because the time's different. The time frame is different. That's what I'm trying to say. 490, $1.37, 85 cents at the 5 year, 40 cents. How long did you stay there? Not very long. Maybe like 6 months. It's 2024, March 3rd, October, October to March. And when did you come up above $1? So 2025 had some peaks up above $1 a few times. So 2024 till, let's see, started to struggle probably about here. 2022. So for 2 years, struggled hard, had another rough period right here. And then another stretch. So 2008 till 2 years. So looks like this company kind of struggles for a couple years and then makes money. The high of this has been 490. Does it ever get any higher? To the max. So you know what? I want to add the max there. See how that works. Hey Vix. It says he says two brokers are discussing their luck lately with the stock market. One moans to the other. With how bad my portfolio has been performing lately, I'd have better luck investing in my own failure. His companion looks at him and says, "Don't think like that. Failure is not an option." It's pretty great. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this company. I don't know. We're gonna move on. My kitty left me. 8:35. So we're going to go over the heat map real quick. Not the heat map, the global index. That is what I meant. I'll pull the heat map back up anyway. But anyway, okay, so we got S&P down 50%, Dow Jones down, okay, S&P down 0.50%, Dow Jones down 0.38%, NSDAQ, NASDAQ down 0.50%, Shenzhen down 1.76%, and Shanghai down 0.65%. So that is the index. Apple. Okay, let's check the Discord and see what's going on in everybody's trades this morning. Silver coming into 5-minute oversold. What time was that? Was at 6:59 this morning. BTC weakness continues and still watching that 107 support zone. If we break 107, we could see sub 100,000. Nice. Okay. So we had a little bit of information about Bitcoin and silver in there today. Let us check our daily highs. P hang on. PEPG. Um, Papgen? Pepgen? It's PepG. It's like a rapper. I don't know. Anyway, the change is 121%. And the market cap is 192 million. CYCU. Let now that's across. CYCU is more interesting to me. Okay, so CYCU, which is trading at 48 cents, which I don't like, is up 68% with a 2 million, nope, 34 million market cap. CSPCR, that's from yesterday. How did it spike? It's down, it's up, it is still up, um, but it's down from its spike here and looks like it might be consolidating this way. I'm not sure what this one will do though. I haven't been watching it very closely. We've just been kind of taking a peek at it. And then, so this one is up 59%, and with a 9 million market cap. FOFO. Some of these tickers, I don't know why they make me laugh. They shouldn't. Um, this one hit a high of 31 yesterday, right? Oh, was that after hours? Anyway, this one hit a high of $31. It's currently trading at 13.97, so this one hasn't really dipped yet. FOFO, Hang Feng, New Era Energy, NUAI. This one was one that we saw on the trending list yesterday. I don't remember if it was monthly. We'll see it on the monthly if it's trending still, I'm sure. Anyway, so this one is up 49%, trading at $1.80 and currently moving. One to look at. The high was $1.98 and it still hasn't dipped back down. Does this one regularly trade at? Mm, 5 days. I should just went to the month. It's hit 26 cents. That's crazy. Doesn't seem to stay there though. Though it doesn't seem to stay above $1 either from the last 6 months. Before that, yeah, okay. Let's go to the max. And before that, no, this one's not terrible. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just watch. We'll watch and see what it does. Do I have it to the watch list? By the time I'm done, I'm just gonna have every company ever on this watch list. C-pop, Pop Culture Group. So this one is up. Oh, I didn't read up. New Era is up 49%, and it has a 35 million market cap. C-pop is up 45%, and it has a 157 million market cap. Dario Health, DRIO. This one is up 42%, and it's got a 32 million market cap. This is probably MedStock. It says health in its name, so I would assume it's MedStock. Looks like the low is 594. Let's go. Huh, really? Okay, I'm gonna add this one to my list. I like the way the chart looks on the long term. If I'm gonna add a med stock to my list, I would prefer it to be a med stock that doesn't dip below a certain amount. Um, and this one seems to fit all of those, so this is an exception to the rule. I'm just gonna see what this one does. Because the low point seems to be right here when it hit 594, and before that it does not seem to dip down there. Not that it maybe didn't for a minute or two, and an an area that the chart's not showing me, but it's looking looking good to me. So okay, so no PSTV. Okay. After I finish the daily gainers, I'm gonna go grab my coffee. Uh, Plus therapeutics. That one's up 39%, and it's got a 55 million market cap. At EPOW, that one has a 31 million market cap, is up 38%. EVAX, Evaxion. Okay, and that one is up 37% with a 28 million market cap. QLGN, that one is up 33% with a 9 million market cap. Okay, I need to grab my coffee real quick. So we'll just switch over to the other screen. Maybe, what do we want to look at? Let's watch ANAK. So we need to know what that one is doing today. There we go. Ah, stop it. Okay, so I will be right back. So, I've got my coffee and oh, hey, NAK's moving. Let us see what this one does. Okay, so we're still hanging out about 116, which I'm not disappointed by. I'm expecting this to really start moving about 9:30. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I don't know if you guys can hear them. QS, that one's up 1%. I can take a peek at QS real quick. Trading at 1263. See, this is inaccurate. This says it's trading at 1250. Or is that just trying to say the open price? Maybe? Well, the open price does not, I don't know. Anyway, so this one's trading at 1250. It's 9 o'clock now. Let's take a peek at Oklo. Alright, so Oklo hit a high of 121.50 yesterday. Held it for at least 10 minutes and then dipped. Could have bought in at 117 and then 15 minutes. Made profit off of that. Let's go to the 1 minute. I hate that it does that. Yeah. Okay, oh, hey, where was, I just saw Zim. There Zim is. What are you doing, Zim? Trading at 14. It's not where I want to buy you at. Zim is one of my favorites, and I guess it's a favorite because it's one of the very first stocks I ever traded. I didn't, so this stock was funny because I held on to it for way too long and it went really, really green, and then I just kept holding on to it and it went red on me. But I like to see what it's doing. This one pays dividends. It changes throughout the year. Sometimes they pay, a couple bucks. Sometimes they pay 50 cents per share. It just depends. Actually, yeah, so they paid 6 cents, 74 cents, 310 or 317. I'm sorry, guys. 84 cents. This is a special dividend though. And then 281.93. That's going all the way back to September of 2024. And so on and so forth. I do see in 2022 where they paid 475 per share. So, but that was pretty sweet. 17. Is that $17 or there's no decimal? Well, if I am reading this correctly, in 2022, Zim paid $17. But anyway, this is one that I like. It's one that was brought to my attention through the group, and I just kind of keep an eye on it. I like to buy it when it's a lot lower. I don't have my alerts on this one, but I do have them on. Well, there's an alert. But anyway, but yeah, Zim, that's one I like to watch. DJG, DJT. That one's trading at 16. Mm, what's QS? I don't think we already looked at QS. Trading at 12.58. Hit like 14 bucks 3 times yesterday. Wait, no, this is the one day. Okay, so it hit 14 bucks on the 5 day. Yeah, 3 times this week. So you could have bought it in between 9.87 and 10.59. Sold it for 14. Any of these 3 points. Made some money on that one. See what gold shares are doing. Looks like this might be about to go up, but these candles are red. What does the 5 minutes look like? 5 minutes is blue. 2 minutes is red. 1 minute. Hmm. Well, the 5 minute just went red. 2 minutes. Trying to break 345. Still early. There's not DVLT. This one, I think I just added this one to my list today. I was just about to say, there's not a lot of change going on. This one's 83 cents right now. I must have added it when it was $1.27. Why did I add it if it's already under $1? 25 cents. Oh, I remember because this one has. Wait, is this the one that does that? Was 2025 to. Oh, I think that's why I added it. I wouldn't call this a safe stock, but it's got some points where you can make several dollars profit on this. I don't know about this. Maybe the news related. Data Vault AI. This was 12.4. And it's an AI company. We'll keep it. Now it's trading back at $1. $1.12. Hey Trader Z, hey Live Trader. SLV NAK so far on my radar. Futures up. I haven't looked at SLV. I was looking at I've looked at lots of things this morning. Uh, SLV, let's see what that's doing. SLV. I did see another silvers company. ASM. I'm not positive on what I wanna. I'm not positive if I want to keep that one on my list, but I did add it just so I can kind of keep an eye on it. But if it doesn't ever do anything, then it's just gonna fall to the bottom of the list and I'll never see it anyway. Alright. $41 a share. This is one that I'm considering getting into, but well now I just feel like as soon as I get into this, it's gonna dip down on me and I don't know. It's gonna go up. That's what you're supposed to say. The stocks are always gonna go up. So 5 minutes look like good. It just seems to be going up these past few minutes. 41.35. Let's buy 100 units at 41.35. Sorry, probably couldn't hear that. So let's buy 100 units at 41.35. And then I might buy a second set of the 100 units here in just a second. $41.34, $41.35. $132. Okay, 41.32. And then we're gonna put a sell for 100 units at mm, not positive. Okay, so let's go to the 5-minute candle. What kind of a change are we looking at on the 5 minutes? So from 138 to 8 cents. This one's 32 to 16. Okay, that's 16. That's 16 cents change. 16 to 7, 10. Okay, so between 8 to 16 cent change. So I could possibly get maybe I might be able to get 40 out of it. I'll just go 38. Okay, so we sold that out, went green on that one. No. Do I want to stay in this one? Well, it's 916. I'm going to back out of that so I don't have it up. Thank you. Let's go back to, let's go to my regular trade. NAK and see what it is doing. Oh, hey, look what we doing. 117. It's trading at 117. Now 116. So we got 2000 at 115, 1200 at 113. A couple other $1,000 bids. We gotta sell 122 for 7,000. See NUAI over there moving. back and forth between 29 to 30%. Yeah. Throw this one out there in the Discord. All right. NUAI. Looks like the VIX is 18. Let's go back to NAK and see what it's doing. Still at 117. This one really started moving after hours. So yesterday, one of the traders let me know that this one was moving, which was really nice of them. I really appreciated it. Though if I had been paying attention, I could have caught it sooner because what I could have done is I could have sold a few units right up here, or all of them if I wanted to, but I wasn't going to. And then when it dipped back down here, just bought them back at the cheaper price. So that would have been the move to do. But I was not watching it when it went up like this. So that is, I suppose, my bad. I was just looking to see if the high of yesterday matches with the low of today, and sort of. 114, 114.08 versus um 109 actually was what it hit earlier. All right, we got 5 minutes until 9:30. I want to see what this does at 9:30. It's got some interest. It's a possibility people just waiting for 9:30 to hit to start buying. So we'll see. And then if it doesn't, we'll switch over to a different chart, but we'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, this one we have some time invested too, so I want it to turn out well. We got a call out for the 2 minutes. Market's about to open. Stuff's about to move. All right, the last few buys have been at 117. All right. KTOS 52-week high, up 1.98%. All right, so we hit 121 on NAK. Let's see. 116's getting it for right now. Apple Oklo on my watch list, says Trader Z. All right, we hit 118 again. Let's go to the 5-minute. The candle is blue. It is skinny. It is blue. Get out of here, 116. I want to take a peek at NUAI. Taking a little dip right here. Feeling it might be about to go up. The volume's going up. So we got 1,000 at 166. Those are selling out 769, 2,000. 169's getting it. Scroll down here a little bit so I can also watch NAK. So it's trading at 116. This is 175, 176. Okay, so we're going back up. Let's AM 52-week high at 51, up 0.51%. Set do whenever it blip, 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 and then it breaks once and then it goes up. So we're gonna wait on this one. We're gonna wait for it to break this. If we do a trade on it, NAK is going between 121 and 114. New 5-minute candle, 116 to 115. U, 52-week high. $74, 172. Same heavy that I waited. So the ask is 170. 166 is getting it. Since back down to 20% change. Back to NAK. So we're gonna buy 100 units at 112, possibly, maybe 113. And we're gonna see if we can flip those real quick. Let me see. Oh, I can't look it up. GDP better than expected. All right, so I have 900 shares. I wouldn't do this with just any stock. I would do this with a stock that you're comfortable with and have been watching for a while. Because this is totally a thing that can go very, very wrong if it's not done right. Or if you do it at the wrong time as well. But I'm not going to be upset if I'm stuck with 900 units, so if this dips down, it'll be okay. It brought my total cost of shares down a penny, so. But if it does start to dip down, I'm going to take the stop loss off. I'm only going to keep it on if it starts to go up, just so I can make some profit on it. XLF flying, that is why SPY is overhead. Nice. I'll put XPY here so we can look at it real quick, but without there's a nice little jump. So I'm gonna go back to this one though, because I am currently in this trade. I am expecting it to go back up too. At least 114. Well, it's projecting 114. I was gonna say 117, but maybe. I'm optimistic that it will hit 117 and fly past that. And then hit, I don't know, $4. Okay, this is the one she was talking about. Yeah. Okay, now I see. The other one, and there was some on the other one, but that I typed in the ticker wrong. Important. Type in the proper ticker. Adding to watch list. So I have a couple of watch lists. I have the watch list that I created for suggestions through the group. So that's I know where I got it from. And then I also have a watch list for stocks that I found for myself. And then others, you can sort them by industry. I want to do that, I just haven't. I don't know how much I'd use it, but it might be useful to be able to know, like, today's a good day for oil or for electronics and just be able to click the watch list with all of the lists of electronics or oil or whatever it is on there. Okay, look at you moving. Okay, so I bought them for 112. Trading at 115. Would like to see it hit 117 or 118 before I move up my stop loss. Five-minute candle still blue, so that's good. All right, new 5-minute candle. Last one ended blue. This one's starting out red. So I added that gold bar up there as a reminder that once it hits this price, I have officially gotten all of my shares for free because I didn't pay more than $2.50 for any of them. All right, so we hit 116. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see a regular player pop in. Sorry about that. How are you? I would very much like the stock to go past 117. And then while I will adjust my stop loss up there. Mm-hmm. Looks like it's gonna dip for a minute. That's not what I want. I always look at the trade, and then I look at where it was up, and then I look where it's dipping, and I'm like, huh, should have sold some shares right there. I was like, no, I paid 122 for them. I want to offload them for 122. So I was stubborn. Gotta call out for OXY. Let's take a peek at that real quick. That's not what I wanted. Oxy. Hello, Oxy. Look at you go. So this one might be a good one to get into. 98,000 volume on Webull, which your platform only tells you. I'm pretty sure your platform only tells you the volume and such on your platform, not all platforms. So it's best to have multiple open so you can get a better idea of what's going on in the market. It'll also tell you there won't always be bids that show up on both. And maybe they do. I might not see all of them, but they don't show up immediately because I'll be talking to the other traders and we'll be on different platforms and comparing the prices that we're seeing and they're different. But yeah, Oxy. Oxy is a good one. I know lots of the traders have made some money on this one. Mm, I I would get into an Oxy trade, but I want to watch this a little closely today, see what it does. I'm gonna use my funds today to maybe flip this, but it's upsetting me right now. Don't like what it's doing with this red candle stuff. Go away, red candle. It doesn't look like the right green, but I'll take it. Okay, we will just leave the candles blue. I was fiddling with the colors, but couldn't see it, so it's fine. Blue it is. All right, we got 114 again. 10,000 shares at 114, actually. You win an Apple trade, Trader Z? Or you commented on the spike? VOO and SPY, nice uptick. Yeah. Yup, enlarge. Sweet. Make green. I'm trying to make green. I'm honestly just trying to flip 100 shares real quick. The ask is 116. 115 was the last one to get it. Alright, we got 115 again. Let's go to the 1 minute candle. Sweet. 113's close. Just cancel. So I need this to move up a little bit more before I drop down because it could just very quickly tick down for a second, stop me out. I lose a couple cents per share for no reason, and then it go back up. So we're going to try to avoid that by staying a little bit away from it. Probably too far, but it's up here. I don't think it's gonna dip straight down to $1. I like to keep this stuff on view. It's annoying when it gets stuck behind this crap. Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it there. I need rid of those extra volume bars. They're distracting. There. Okay. So let's go to the 5 minutes. 113 to 115. All right, so we pulled up our stop loss a little bit. I would like to adjust it to at least 114, but that's where it's currently trading at, so I'll be kicked out of this trade. The whole point of this was to make a few cents off of it or end up with some extra shares. So either way, we will have completed our goal. Alright, we hit 112. That's why I pulled down. I was worried it was going to get too close to my stop loss, and I don't want to take a loss on this right now. I want to keep it if it's going to dip. Mm. I've got some traders interested in iron for the long. Might be one to look at. Though it would seem that it had already taken a dip and come back up. I haven't looked at it, so check it out. Yep, see there it is, 1120. It would have sold me out. It's actually getting very close to kicking me again. I don't want to kick off the stop loss. Ah, crap. I didn't lock that line. Whoops. Now this may not be the only high of today for NAK. It has a tendency to trade after hours and move when, I mean, at any point in time during the market, morning, night. Or for example, it went to 133 last night after hours. I think it was about between 3 and 4 Eastern Standard Time. No, no, wait, it was 4 and 5, I think. Not 3 and 4. Anyway, it did stuff. Twelve's got it. 3,000 at 13. NAK is hanging out at 110. It's dipping down. Let's look at yesterday. So NAK is about a penny above close on today, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. NUAI wasn't watching it. It's at $2 now. Okay, let's look at NUAI. Could have got it. I think it was right in here. No, it wasn't $2 whenever we were looking at it. It was $1 something. $100,000 in volume. 215 and 216. 5 minutes. Oh. Let's do 9, 6. Let's go back to stop. Let's go back to NAK real quick. See what it's doing. It's at 111. So I switch back over to the 5 minutes for NAK. KVU, sorry, KVUE, 52-week high. Look at it, NUAI on the corner hitting 63%. Should have bought in earlier. That's okay. Somebody made profit off of that, and I'm happy for them. Oh, there's more happening with NUAI, so let us take a look at this one. It's had a pretty good morning. AGM Holdings, sorry, AGMH uh, Holdings. Yeah, the AGMH is the ticker. Company name is AGM Group Holdings Inc. Anyway, they're up 12%. $22, $21. NK is still trying to sort itself out at about 10, 110. You still in, was it Apple? Trader Z? I'm still in. All right. Not even paying attention. 20, 21, 20, 21, 22. Can I remove a couple of these? So I can fit more. MSRP 52-week low. I wanted to look at Apple just to see what that stock was doing. Right. Oh, hey, look, it's moving right up. Does NK look like on the 2 minutes, 5 minutes? I guess got interest. Nobody's wanting to budge though. Okay, we got 111. Do I see 112? Oh, I did see 112. Okay, where's 112 again? And then 113. All right, we got 111. Projecting 113 and 110. Got 112. Okay. Okay, 112. Okay, we got 113. All right, we might hit 114. So 114's getting it right now. No, 113 just got it. All right, broke 14. Still hasn't hit 15 yet. Okay, so I got stopped out of those 100 shares at 13.99? No, 13.79. Oh, and it dipped on me, so that's cool. So I'm gonna delete this off of there because I don't have those shares anymore. Okay, so we were able to flip those shares for a little bit of profit. NUAI. Haven't been watching you very well, and you've done lots of good things today. And it's already 11. Looks like it's dipping right now. Okay, it's back up on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, 5 minutes still red. These are just reference lines for me to keep track of things as it moves and I don't see this. Okay, so the 5 minutes, let's go to 2 minutes, and the 1 minute. I'm saying 113. But 22,000 trying to buy in at 111 for an AK. I see you, NUAI. Just haven't been sold on buying in, but you're up. I feel like if I buy in, it's just gonna be FOMO, and it might work out for me, but what does your 5-minute candle look like? Actually, pretty good. 235 too. Get through like 10,000 on Weeble before I would get to that one. 23 bucks. 110. This 5-minute candle though is not quite as high as this one. Forty, 39, 39. It's pretty far away from the 2 minutes. Oh wait, it's not that far away. The bottom of that last candle was 35, which is where I'm at. 36 is the bottom of this candle. I pulled my stop loss. I pulled my stop loss up a little bit because I would rather not lose a bunch in this trade, and I don't know the stock as well. Um, but I still do want to see what it does because I see where it's come up a lot today. Still up 71%. So we're currently trading at 37, 38. Hopefully I don't get stop lossed out here, but I might. Mm, don't do it. Ah, I got stop lossed out. Okay, so I lost, it's about at 230. So I lost a couple cents per share on that one, but it is now down to 65%, which it was up to 71. So could have continued to lose money right here. I want to switch to NAK real quick. Just kind of take a peek and see how it's doing. It's got interest, 22,000 at 111. Doesn't have as many units for sale on Webull. Probably because nobody wants to hop off them. I don't blame them. I don't want to hop off mine either. Alrighty guys, well we had a few good trades today. Um, we made some green. We also went red on NUAI. But that's, one of the risks you take, and that gets you going back to 70%. Anyway, um, sorry. Okay, anyway, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today, watching me trade. Hopefully we'll be able to sell NAK soon, make the profit on that one. That'll be good. Hopefully it's while we're live when we do it. Maybe I can try to record it or something. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Make green today, and I will catch you all on Monday. Alrighty, bye.